76-67 final score. Overall thoughts on the way your team played and the factors that contributed to the outcome?
Well, I will say this. One thing about our team, they fight. They fought once again tonight, but the unfortunate thing was we didn't stick to the game plan. We knew the identity of TCU, that they were going to be hunting three-point shots, and it looked as if we did not know that game plan. They started off with about 8-9 threes in a row. I mean, any team you give 3 or 4 three-pointers in a row, they're going to have a tremendous amount of confidence. And that's what we gave them. And it was hard to stop it. We fought our way back, 2, 3, 4-point game. And we still didn't stick to the game plan. We never made that team feel uncomfortable. They looked like they was comfortable the entire time. And it's a great game to learn from, great game to teach from.
So would you say then that TCU's perimeter shooting was a result of defensive lapses more than being just one of those days where everything they throw up is going to go in?
I would say today's performance by TCU was a combination of them doing what they're comfortable doing, that's their identity, and also a lapse of our defensive lack of focus. We knew we needed to get out there and contest, if not run them off the three-point line, but we stopped 2 or 3 points. I would say steps short and gave them no three-point shots. And I guess we was expecting them to miss them, and they continued to make them.
Like you said, your team closed the gap to, I think it was 3 points right before halftime. What was the key to that run by your team that narrowed the margin?
Well, I think the key was we continued to fight. We continued to stay aggressive. But you can't give a team in a game 15 threes. You just can't. If you take away those, now they have a chance to play against your defense. A three-point shot is a dagger. I mean, it's almost like it breaks your heart. You play hard and they make a three, it gives the other team a whole lot of confidence, and it's such a downer for the team that gave it up.
Mackenzie Adams gives you 21 points today. Alicia Froling gives you 20. Any surprise there, or is that the kind of performance you're going to start expecting on a game-in, game-out basis from those two?
Well, I'll tell you what, it was good to see Mackenzie play as well as she played. She came to the game. If she don't have that first quarter that she has, it looks pretty bad in the first quarter because they're making all those threes, and Mackenzie was single-handedly fighting them back by getting us buckets. I do expect those two young ladies. They were at the top of the scoring list for this team last year. I expect them to know that because they should be playing with that type of confidence. But on the other end, it's the defense and the team defensive concepts that cost us the game tonight.
One of your assistant coaches, Edwina Brown, came to your staff from TCU, and Clara Bradshaw transferred to SMU from TCU. Mm-hmm. Anything you can get from them as far as personnel and tendencies, or are you able to get all of that from traditional scouting anyway? Well,
both of those young ladies are very, very familiar with the players here. Of course, they played with them, and Edwina coached them. So, of course, they knew a lot of their tendencies. They knew a lot of their personalities. But it didn't matter if they knew it and cheered it and we don't execute it. What does it mean?
Scary moment late in the second half when Deja Thomas got yanked to the ground. Any early indication on how she's feeling, and what does your team lose when she's no longer in the rotation?
Well, what our team loses is a tremendous rebounder, energy, toughness. I have not found anything out on what happened to Dai'ja. I'm getting ready to go back and talk to the trainer and see how she's doing. Hopefully it's just a hard bump and there's no concussion symptoms or anything else. I'm just hoping for the best.
Very quick turnaround. You got 2 days to regroup. What's the key to bouncing back and getting started again on Tuesday?
There could be a very good positive out of having a game so soon. It can make you forget about this one and get back to feeling the way we were feeling coming into here. I'm going to tell you what, to go on the road and try and win 2 Big 12 games back-to-back, any Big 12 school who's tried to do that knowing that is a difficult task. And especially this has always been a hard place. I've played in this place for the last 4 years, and it's a tough place to win. We knew that, but I thought we had the capability, the talent. It's just that our details didn't show up tonight, and it cost us.